Welcome everyone to Smackdown, the best show in our series. And tonight,
Debatable.
Roxanne Perez will defend the Women's Intercontinental Championship against the Four Horsewomen, Sasha Banks. Chris Danger will take on Karrion Kross. Now we got a rivalry between Sheamus and Wade Barrett. A-Town Down Under will defend the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against D-Generation X. Good luck. We got a women's fatal four-way to determine who will take on Nikita Lyons for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Tommaso Ciampa and Finn Balor will clash to crown the light heavyweight champion. And we will be starting off with this triple threat match to determine who will face Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble. Who do you guys think it's gonna be?
Mr. One-of-a-Kind, Rob Van Dam.
Batista.
Mr. Friday Nights is here, Joker.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
I love this theme song to Rob.
Everyone loves this song. I'm still surprised Triple H hasn't tried rehiring Rob.
Rob is currently in AEW.
Tucker tells me he's in a handshake deal, so he's not technically signed.
Handshake deal where he's teaming with, right now having a run, teaming with Hook.
And here comes the animal, Batista.
Mr. Batista.
One of my personal favorites.
Well, I loved Batista back when he was actually a regular on the show.
And his opponents, first from Washington,
And Dave's retired.
weighing in at 200.
Then he started being a part-timer along with John Cena. I mean, he and then had a match against Triple H, and everybody kept calling him Batista.
I mean, Batista, let him be retired. He's had his time.
The other thing said is that Batista's run came to an end too early in his Hollywood Batista phase.
Batista should have kept going with WWE instead of going Hollywood.
Why, if that were the case, we never would have got Drex the Destroyer.
He could have did movies while also doing WWE.
WWE didn't want him doing movies. They told him that he's not a Hollywood star. So he went out and proved them wrong.
Neither's John Cena, but yet John Cena's done pretty well.
I thought John Cena was a Hollywood star. That's why they gave him all those movies that failed. And here's Damien, looking to redeem himself after failing me at Survivor Series.
The only movie John Cena did in WWE that I actually liked was 12 Rounds.
Oh, well, the only WWE movie I really like is The Condemned.
That's the only one they made that I actually like Johnson in, and then the only one he's done for kids I like was Ferdinand.
Hey, Joker, who you got winning this?
Batista.
Jesse?
I already said RVD.
Alright, so we all got a pick in this, because I'm going with this guy right here, Damian Priest. And he's been shafted too long being on Joker's show and being in meaningless tag team matches.
I mean, he did fail you at War Games.
I'm a very forgiving person if Joker hasn't told you. And look what he's doing with poor LA Knight, after everything I did to build him up.
I haven't done anything yet with LA Knight, but I'm going.
Exactly.
Sir,
He's a catering VIP again.
sir, give me time and I'll do right by LA.
We shall see.
Watch his first match you put him in, you're going to drop him out.
Watch, he puts him in the ring against Jess, and Jess drops him.
I mean, it'll be like Blair 2.0.
Oh yeah, I remember what he did to Blair. My beloved Blair. He damaged Blair so much that she didn't even make it in my consideration for the women's Fatal 4-Way.
I am surprised you didn't put Bailey in a match.
She is. She was in the main event. At ringside.
Yeah, but she doesn't actually have a match. Which is weird. I think you're broken.
You see, Joker, I knew I could finally convince Jesse that Bailey is Bae. He thinks that my show is broken because Bailey's not on the show.
She's your poster girl for women. She's your poster girl for women. So, yeah.
A poster girl for women, huh? Nah, I'd say that'd be Lita.
Lita's on my show, not yours.
Oh, I was mainly referring to my type of women. It'd probably be something like Lita. Lita or Victoria. But yes, Bailey does fall on that list. Blair, well, everyone knows why she isn't in this. She failed me. I gave her the women's title and she lost it in a pretty decent match, to be honest, but she lost it. So she will get an opportunity in the future to build herself back up.
Joker's poster girl for a woman? Nikki Cross.
No, I think his poster girl for a woman is Nia Jax.
I said China, but okay, whatever.
I said Nikki Cross, he says Nia Jax. And you say China.
I'm surprised I didn't say Liv Morgan. He still hasn't resolved that feud, by the way.
Liv versus who?
China.
China.
That was one of our going feuds in our original SmackDown vs. Raw series, when Joker was really pushing China.
He was. He is a huge China fan, so.
I'm surprised he never picks her. And when he does, he never uses her anymore. It's like he's afraid Triple H is gonna burst in his room or something. And south of heaven.
Nah, Triple H will be fine. He has Stephanie. Batista, you got a headache. Poor Batista's taking a lot of shots to the head.
Alright, that is what you must go through to become the #1 contender against Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt defeated Jackal. Kinda to become the world champion.
What do you mean, kinda?
Bray Wyatt was already the champion, but we just take it as Bray Wyatt is the man that defeated Jackal because it sounds better for Jackal's title reign. Then we created NXT for a week, crowned a champion, it was Bray Wyatt, then we just kept him as champion and Jackal lost.
Makes
so
sense.
we just say Jackal lost the title to Bray Wyatt because it sounds better. And technically he did, it's just a shame the match wasn't better. Isn't that right, Jugger?
Da.
Did you say da?
Yes.
I think that means the in German.
Jackal? Jackal, where are you going with that? Where are you going with that rocket? Joker, why does Jackal have a rocket?
A what?
He asked
It-
for one.
Jackal has a rocket?
Why does he need a rocket?
I don't know.
Is he joining Team Rocket?
He has a rocket and he's laughing evilly.
No, Jesse, we're not giving Jackal China's entrance. That would not fit him at all to come out shooting a firework gun.
That's why I was asking Joker, why does Jackal have a rocket?
And I said, I do not know. Not question the things Jackal does.
Batista, you've tried twice with the stairs and you failed both. Batista can't seem to hit anybody with a weapon.
And Batista can't do anything but get him.
And he's dead.
Batista keeps getting hit in the head.
Headlock driver.
Why did that look like Bailey's finisher?
Who?
That looked like Bailey's finisher.
I mean, that unanimous is finisher.
Yeah, and it looks like Bailey's first plant.
I mean, it's similar, but Bailey's Rose Plant revolves the person being kneeling on the ground, her locking her leg around the opponent's arm, and then grabbing them by the other side of the face and slamming it right into the ground.
Batista finally hit somebody with a chair.
Oh!
Ah, Batista's busted.
And he no sells.
Damian Priest no sells. Oh. Choking out the RVD.
I am all for outside chaos, but one of you needs to get in the ring. Well, two of you need to get in the ring for this match to come to a close.
Joker, didn't you say Batista would win this?
Yeah.
I said Damien was winning this.
And I went with RVD. Batista got hit in the head again.
Batista, stop getting hit in the fucking head.
Ooh, so close.
That's how you get CT. You idiot.
That's how you get vertigo.
No, we fired Vertigo years ago.
On the kendo stick.
And Joker remembers that guy, right?
Yeah, she was very bad.
The Executioner.
Haha, my pick wins.
Alright. The Royal Rumble. Bray Wyatt will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the Animal Batista.
I don't know what that move was. I mean, that was not a finisher, but okay, sure.
Here is your winner, the Animal.
God damn, Batista, you're really good.
Batista, you're bloody mess, and you win.
I really hope they work on the blood physics next game.
The tattoos on his back they did a good job with.
I know, the blood physics just suck.
Yeah, I know, which is weird. They put all the time and effort on the tattoos and not on the blood.
Alright, who's gonna become the light heavyweight champion? The real cruiserweight championship of WWE.
Joker, who do you pick?
Finn.
You go Finn, I'm going Finn anymore.
I'm going my boy Ciampa.
I'm going old Finny.
Is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Light Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
So me and Joker's going Finn, you're going Ciampa.
To be fair, I'm good with either of these two.
I mean, same, but I'm gonna have to go with Finn on this.
Well, if I was to pick one, I would want it to be my guy that won me the Survivor Series match.
Representing the Judgment Day from Bray.
Finn just mainly holds another cruiserweight-esque title in the road to WrestleMania. Hopefully this time he doesn't drop it at WrestleMania.
I'm just gonna go with Finn, just because I'm not a fan of this Finn personally, but I'm still gonna go Finn. The only person in Judgment Day I'm actually a fan of is Jimmy McDonough. And Damian. I'm actually still a fan of Damian Priest. Damian and JD are the only two I'm actually a fan of. Joker.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite member of the Judgment Day?
I mean,
His favorite is Dominic.
He said Rhea. Ugh. She's my least favorite.
Really, you like Dominic?
No. But I do like him more than Rhea. I do like Dominic more than Rhea. So.
That's surprising.
Beautiful belt. It's going to be more prestigious than any of the cruiserweight titles we've ever introduced. And it has the best roster going for that title, unlike Joker's cruiserweight title.
Sir, really good. That's not pretty long for himself.
He just won the thing. So no, he has not. I'm curious to see what everyone's gonna do for the next game. Especially since I got the no call rule for the time being.
No call rule? What's that?
We cannot use any creative wrestlers for the beginning draft.
Makes sense.
And as I said before, our OG cause, they will be officially retired after this season. They had a good run.
Unless we need to bring them back. Because I have a feeling we're not going to be able to do it.
I have a
Joker
feeling
just doesn't believe in the process. And if he can't get by without Jackal, then there's something wrong with you, Joker.
I mean, Jackal will be there as a special guest.
Actually, let me rephrase that. If Joker can't get by without Bruce Underhill, then there's something wrong with you.
I would be the one missing Jackal.
Like
he would be missing his sugar daddy Bruce.
Project Chopper.
I've proved that I can book a show without Jack and without Bruce.
Hey, funny, I've been doing that week after week. Most of my roster. I don't even think I have any of our OG cause. Not thinking about it.
You do not.
Hell, the only call I'm trying to build up at the moment is Hollywood.
And I guess the only call I have is Chris Danger, but hey, he's a real wrestler now.
Me, my shirt's full of them.
Yes, custom superstars.
Oh yeah, and I guess I got Jamie Hayter too. I don't got Jamie. Joker has Jamie. And Finn, shuck and drop kick.
I think my shirt was full of them, so. Well, they were all technically real wrestlers. All except for Jackal.
And Jess.
I don't have Jess.
See, the only reason why I have Jess is I like his comedy team of doing.
Well, on my show, I mean, Hollywood was on my show, so.
I think it's not on your show. Joker just lended him to you for the whole... God, what the hell was it called? I forget what it was called. They had a name for it. It was one of Vince's dumb ideas to get by the brand split.
Yeah, it's, what do you call it? He called it a weird name.
I guess that's why I don't remember it.
We could call it a superstar share spray.
Good, Egra.
Finn, you have taken very little damage. Maxine Dupree came over, even though she wasn't on my show. Weird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Joker.
You're welcome.
I mean, she did get a win, so.
Yeah.
That technically helps you out.
Yes, you helped me build a woman. I don't think I would have ever tried to begin with.
I mean, to be fair, she did beat Nikki Cross.
I don't know if I should call that a good thing or a bad thing.
And Nikki Cross loses yet another match.
Oh wait, was it Superstar Invitational? Is that one?
Yes.
Yes,
Ah,
I
wait.
believe so.
Wow, Finn kicked out.
Technically, Joker let me 2 superstars because he did lend me Maxine.
I don't know why Maxine was on your show.
I don't either.
Unless you have Alpha Academy, but I don't remember.
Maxine. No, I do not. Not unless it's wait, isn't she attacked him with Ivy?
Who?
Ivy Nile.
I don't know. Probably.
Because if she's attacked him, I do have Ivy, so that could have been why. Maybe she was there with her tag team partner.
Alright guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you build the title, Joker.
And that's why I chose.
And I would have made Jesse get his own Cruiserweight title, but I looked at his roster and he only has like 4 Cruiserweights.
Yeah.
I think that'd get stale really fast.
Dragon Lee, Cedric. Hey! Me and Joker got that right with Finn.
See, Judgment Day all didn't come up short. Maybe I should put Finn in that triple threat. Alright, Nikita. Let's see who's gonna face you for your prestigious SmackDown Women's Championship. It is the top prize. I was thinking of just bringing in the Women's World Championship and the WWE Championship. Women's Championship. Maybe I will. I know Joker would like it, because that means he gets one version of Big Gold.
Katana.
And I know Joker's happy with this pick, at least. I'm giving Katana a chance.
I personally would have went with Core Jade, but that's big.
Poor Jade failed me last week, that's why she isn't here. She got beaten by Shotzi, if I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. Right, Joker?
Why haven't you tried out Scarlet?
Because we only have 7 matches. And I already have my 2 women's matches ready.
I'm just saying, why didn't you ever try out Scarlet?
I will, someday.
Someday. Indeed, Jamie. Jamie Carey. Really? Joker has Liv? Huh. Didn't realize that one.
So you're checking out the rosters.
Yes.
And her opponents, first from Glasgow, Scotland.
I was going to bring back the win-loss record, then I realized, well, we're right near the end, so what does it matter now? I'll add that in the next game. And I just remembered, I gotta add, yeah, what's her name? Well, I gotta give you the Usos, and I gotta give me Charlotte Flair in the future.
I just realized,
yeah, here's my pick to win this.
Joker has all 3 members of the Riot Squad, really? Huh, weird.
He does? I thought you had Uncle
Ruby.
Howdy.
I said Riot Squad.
Ah.
Ruby, Riot, Liv
Yes.
Morgan, and Valhalla. He has Liv, he has Ruby, and he also has Valhalla. Or Sarah Logan.
What do you think of that, Joker? You got the Riot Squad. One of the most forgettable factions I've ever had to endure.
Dublin, Ireland.
Exactly.
In particular, one did give us Liv, so not bad. Really? Joker has Bianca? No. Yeah, really? Joker has Bianca?
He loves Bianca. Why do you think I was so upset that I took away his precious Katana chance from him?
Still an asshole for that.
Really? Joker?
I didn't hear any trade offers, Joker. That's all I will say.
I would actually trade.
Her.
I would actually trade Joker. I would actually trade Joker for 2.
I don't know who 2 is, but okay.
For 2 in particular, Tiffany and
Good luck with Tiffany. He's in love with her. I think that literally, sometimes.
Tiffany is mine, motherfucker.
I told you.
I'm trying to build a women's division of people.
Tiffany or Liv.
No, I'm actually gonna finish Liv versus China.
I don't think you have China.
USA. USA. Oh wait, you're talking about the wrestler. Never mind.
Yeah, Joker, you don't have China.
I can always pick her up.
I know it allows sporadic pickups every now and then. Just not all the time. Hey, mine was Charlotte, so I guess you guys can have one. Jesse gets the Usos.
The only one who didn't get one was Joker.
Hey, he did. He got China.
Makes sense.
So all hail President Zhizhing Joker. Or should we call you Joker Ping?
Neither.
I guess it doesn't work when Joker doesn't even know who the president is of China.
We should call him Skittles Master.
Skibbles Master?
Skittles. You're Skittle.
Ah.
The Skittles Master.
Honestly, I would only give you that nickname, but I won't because you're using the black and gold belts. Then again, what would you find more insulting? The Skittles Master or the Fruity Pebbles Master?
I like both of those, so I'm actually not mad at either one of those. Actually, I
alright, wasn't that insult from John Cena?
Yeah. No, that was from The Rock. Calling, John Cena.
Katana, what were you thinking doing your pose right in front of Alba Fire? So who you guys hoping wins this? I already gave my pick, I hope it's Alba.
Same.
It's one of my favorites, and I think it's time for her to be a women's champion.
I'm going
Not
either
saying I want
Becky or
Nikita to
Alba.
lose the title so soon.
I'm either going Becky or Alba, but I'm kind of... let's see. I'll go Becky.
I'm curious if Joker's gonna disband the Unholy Union, since we're not probably gonna bring back the women's titles. Since I found them more of a headache in the end again.
Oof.
The only time they don't be a headache is when the women have their own show.
And that they do not. They do not have a show here.
Joker's just a sexist.
I'm not even gonna respond to that. That's just...
I always accuse them of that too. Hi Joker, where's your women's main event?
It'll come sooner than later.
You haven't had one all year, Joker. Granted, neither have I, but I have one right now.
Yes, that's the thing.
Actually, no, we did have a women's main event now thinking about it. It failed us spectacularly with that Rhea Ripley and Bayley feud.
Glad I was not here for that one.
Oh, it was a really good feud. The final match they had was just bad.
Makes sense.
It sucks so bad that the main event literally brought the pay-per-view back to a good pay-per-view.
Hey, we should have did the Extreme Rules match between, who was it again? Yeah, it was Logan. It was Edge and Austin Theory. They opened the show for the World Heavyweight title, if I recall. Oh. Spinning code breaker. Yeah, so Joker, you didn't give us who you thought was going to win. Who do you want to win this?
I said Katana.
Ah. I didn't hear you.
And I picked Becky.
I thought you picked Alba.
I said it was either Alba or Becky, and then I picked Becky.
And honestly, I would want Becky to win just because I'm trying to build up the 4 horsewomen. And I do mean that. I plan for them to eventually invade your shows to take your titles.
Good luck with that one.
The only one I don't want to lose my title to is, or my women's titles
I'll
to
send
is Bayley.
Charlotte to Joker's show.
I don't even hate Charlotte, so Go ahead. Send Termite.
We'll both get Bailey then.
No.
Your ratings will go up from Bailey's assets.
No.
And the Riptide.
Yeah, that one I refuse, so no. Joker can have Bailey.
And it even depends, because I originally had this group in mind for the tag team division, but since we're not doing that anymore, I might just disband it already.
Good.
Joker's like, good.
He's moody when he's tired.
I'm not even tired at the moment.
You sound like it.
No, I'm tired. His dad's asleep.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, yeah, he sounds tired with them whispering.
I am the one that's tired.
And oh,
I kinda wanna sleep. Riptide!
sleep is for the weak, Jesse.
No flex.
Only the strong stay up till 12.
No flex. I'll probably be up to 3. Maybe later. I didn't get to sleep last night till about 5 in the morning.
And then again, oh my kids, sleep is not for the weak, because those who sleep more live a lot longer than those who stay up all the time.
That means I'm gonna die by the time I'm 40, because I stay up all the time, so... Just as Joker at 6 a.m. last night at 6 in the morning.
That's Jesse. Why are you awake?
And I'm like,
Oh,
I fell asleep
4:50.
at 5. I said, I fell asleep at 5, I'm awake again.
And Jesse said I should have picked Piper for this match. And to be fair, I was thinking about it.
Bye-bye.
What the hell, ref?
Your ref just did not count.
She was down for a 20.
That ref is just not a fan of Alba.
Joker, why are you paying off my refs?
Joker did not. Jekyll did.
And Joker, I've always been on good terms.
Jekyll's the one who paid off the ref.
And besides, it makes more sense for Joker to do it because he hates women's wrestling, especially my favorites.
The only one of yours I hate is Bailey.
Yeah, I miss her too. We should put her in here.
Yes, you should have, so I could have fun making fun of her.
We all want some Bailey.
I just wanted to make fun of her.
You want some Bailey.
So I can make fun of her, yes.
See, Joker, he wants some Bailey.
I can make fun of her just to leave her haircut.
That's an insult to Bailey.
Exactly. I mean, Joker and Bailey go to the same barber.
I haven't been to a barber in 10 years.
Hey, I'll say this. You can make fun of Bailey's haircut all you want, but it will never be as bad as what Becky Lynch did to herself during her Gollum phase.
I mean, that is unfortunately true. Even Shatz's haircut looks better.
Yes, it is. I am surprised that Becky, maybe she did and WWE just always cut it out, but I am surprised she never got the "you look stupid."
Oh, she totally did.
Then again, if I recall correctly, that was during the pandemic, so that's probably why. No, it
She did
wasn't.
get
The
that-
fans were around for that, weren't they?
Yeah, and she did, and there was a couple of times they didn't cut it out. She got the "you look stupid" chance along with Sheamus. Especially when Sheamus came out when his beard was braided.
Oh, the gory special. Becky gets out of it.
Katana tried to break it up, but apparently she missed.
Doesn't that remind you of someone, Joker, our good old professor of death?
It reminds me of Joker. It reminds me of Joker when he's trying to get a date.
Oh, is that his finishing move or something? A gory special?
Joker will wind up hitting his date with that.
I don't think I've ever been on my dates with a gory flatliner.
Yes, you have.
Actually, that was the gory special.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. You told me never to talk about it.
Hey, she
Shush!
You shush.
Shush, please.
Thank you.
But yes, Chad Gable.
Chad Gable's annoying, but his catchphrases are awesome.
I think Akira Tozawa is more annoying at this point.
That is unfortunately true.
And I like Akira Tozawa too. I just hate that they're giving him absolute shit.
I like that he's part of the Alpha Academy now.
No, kill it. Kill it with fire.
Becky,
I
just pin
gotta-
her.
The thing that's annoying is his dance pose that he always does.
Becky, you kill one right there with Rhea just distracted.
She went for the disarmer.
Oh, Rhea almost got it. As Joker says, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. I'm curious, how do you almost win by almost winning in horseshoes?
Oh no, the almost is almost you blowing your hand off with a live grenade. As you're reaching into
I know, but it says almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
If you at least
that's the
get close,
horseshoes thing.
if
Yeah,
you at
okay.
least get close with horseshoes, you at least get a point.
Ah.
yeah.
And with hand grenades, all you have to do is get close, and then it can still do damage to your opponent.
Well, it's like,
Ref, count you son of a bitch. Stop screwing over Elba. She won
That
right
ref
there,
does-
too. That referee
That ref-
hates Alba Fire.
Yes. Maybe it's redheads.
There, ref, you're right there. No excuses this time.
That ref just hates redheads.
There we have it.
Thank you, ref.
And
Alba should have
Katana
won
with
like.
a neat defeat.
Thank you, ref. Alba should have won like 5 times already.
Here is your winner, Alba.
Now, if the ref did not call that, I would have said the ref was racist to redheads.
So, what do you guys think of that? Alba Fire is taking on Nikita Lyons for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
That'd be interesting.
good for her.
Ow, I stabbed myself in my beard.
All I will say is, good luck, Austin Theory, Grayson.
Austin, Grayson, you're dead.
And you know what? Since that we're already near the end, I think I will just introduce now the WWE Women's Championship and the Women's World Championship. So, Joker, you can have the World Heavyweight one.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Are you surprised?
I thought you were the one that
Can you repeat that?
I said I thought you were the one in the women's world championship.
I mean, what do I need it for? I already have the World Heavyweight title.
Fair enough.
And I might take you in the next game if you want the World title and on Raw.
It's just me, or does Joker sound like his head's in a bubble?
I'm sorry, I can't talk so
Ah, that's fine.
loud. He leaves tomorrow anyway.
When the old man wakes up, tell him I said hi. Tell him his true son says hi.
They'll probably be
Now
done.
talk of Joker's dead again.
I wasn't. I was just saying, tell the old man his true son says hi.
If I'm awake before he leaves, I will. If not, I'll tell him when he comes back home, which will be in January.
So, Joker, I know you're a fan of these two. What do you think of their opponents for tonight?
Garbage. They're gonna lose.
Who?
Their opponents.
DX?
I say Grayson and I say Grayson Austin Theory going to lose to a sweet chin music.
And a pedigree?
Exactly.
I guess I'll get rid of these styles too. And there's one of mine, Joker's favorites.
The only time I actually liked them was when he was a part of the way. That and he was being beat up by Dexter Loomis.
Hey, this man impressed both me and Joker in Season 2. He almost actually won the world title from Edge, isn't that right, Joker? But a spear sealed his fate. Wait, you don't remember our In Your House pay-per-view where Austin almost beat Edge in the opening Extreme Rules match?
Oh no, I remember. If I remember, almost on the count from Horseweaver.
I'm actually surprised that these two actually defeated my former champions, Gallows and Anderson.
Gallows and Anderson have not been used in a while.
Well, whose fault is that?
AJ's for getting injured.
No, it's Joker's for not using them.
The following contest is a
Oh, you're talking about in real life.
Yes,
I didn't even know the two were still employed.
they are, along with Michin Mia Yim and AJ.
the challengers at a combined weight of
But AJ got injured.
82 pounds.
So is EG Min.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Michin is something that AJ and Gallows calls her.
And their opponents at a combined
According to her, it's a nickname that her mother gave her.
26 pounds. They are the
don't know I think it was AJ who called her that the first time, and then Michael Cole started calling her that.
No, it was Luke Gallows. I
That was
remember
one of
that
them.
day because that's the day they ruined Mia Yim.
The last time I saw
Mia Yim
Yim,
has what it takes to be a breakout, or at least a
Last-
workhorse in the women's division. But hey, they don't have any workhorse championships, so forget it, I guess.
last time I saw Mia Yim, she came out and smacked the holy hell out of Jimmy Uso.
Alright, I forgot about that. Hey, AJ's getting old. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a WWE Hall of Famer, I'm telling you.
But then AJ was taken out of action by Solo, and he hasn't returned yet. But they say he's returning soon.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just giving AJ a break because his body's wearing down.
Shouldn't they do that with Seth?
Come on, we all know that's fake. You wouldn't be able to do what he's doing. And if he is really that injured and he's doing all that and taking all those bumps, then all I will say is, Seth, you're probably the worst case of a masochist.
I mean, his back could be messed up, but it can't be as bad as they're claiming, because if it was, he wouldn't be able to do much to that.
I know, that's why I said it's probably all fake.
I do know his back is messed up, but it's not as bad as they're claiming it is.
Yeah,
I
so
do know
seems
in-
like
I
seems
do
like
know-
A-Town Down Under have this match in the bag right now.
I do know in the last man standing match with Shinsuke Nakamura, they let Seth land on a mattress during one of the stunts out in the crowd.
I think that was Shinsuke.
No, they let Seth land on a mattress. And then he bounced to the floor. They let Seth land on a mattress and then bounce to the floor. And,
I don't know. Depending who wins
Michael.
this match, I may have a number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And A-Town Down. Sean had to use resilience there.
Michael Cole played it off like Seth hit the floor, but he didn't. He hit a mattress.
Hey, I'll say it was not as bad as the one time Jericho was threw off the cage by MJF. Wow,
Yeah.
you really jumped right over him, Sean.
It's not as bad as Dean Ambrose falling halfway from the Hell in a Cell through the announce table.
No, talking about back injuries.
Austin Theory just got thrown right into the side of the ring post.
And he got up and walked it off. Because he's the best and it's obvious. Now he's taking out an exhausted Sean.
So, Joker, what are you doing over there?
He's probably just watching the match. Oh, spine buster.
Probably sucking on his thumb. Like a little baby.
rope break.
Joker's a little baby.
Sir, my birthday is Tuesday, and you're being so rude.
Yes, I am.
Try not to have another incident, guys. I'd hate to kick Jesse out again.
You didn't kick me out the first time. I told Joker I'd be back, but he never missed me.
No, we're thinking of just cutting you out altogether, because the last time we had you, we got a big fight. And you ruined the King of the Ring tournament. And over something that didn't even happen anyway. And I tell everyone I changed my mind on a rapid basis.
What do we get? What do we get in the fight about?
Changing to an AW.
Yeah.
Look at that, Jesse.
Wow.
And now you know why I pushed this team.
Yep, I knew Austin Theory and Grayson all I could do.
And of course, we're trying
All
to get
day,
pinned.
every day, Joker.
And still, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
It's two.
They are greatest tag team champions, Joker. The best. They're the best, Joker, and it's not a surprise.
I hate these two.
Good, you're supposed to hate them. They're the bad guys.
But it's working. I do hate them.
Alright, up next, Sheamus takes on Sami Uso. Zane.
So what exactly happened to Wade Barrett?
I'm amazed after a full year you don't even realize that it changes it for certain rivalry actions.
Yeah, but there has to be a reason that it goes. Yeah, by the way, yeah, you had Barrett, now you have Zane.
I'm guessing you don't read the rivalry action.
No, I don't read.
Well, next time I suggest reading the rivalry action, then you'd understand why Barrett's not out here. Because I picked the one where he shows up after the match, depending on if Sheamus wins.
That's. Then how do you get Zane? Or just randomly choose somebody?
It's random. Just pick someone at random from my roster.
And now I'm even more confused on how I wound up getting Maxine.
Oh, that's why I always thought. Why Maxine? Is she on your roster and I just forgot to take her off? Do you have Alpha Academy and I just didn't realize it?
No, Joker does.
Yeah, so I don't know why she's was on your show. I might have accidentally put her on your show. I see I forgot to update Sammy. Damn it. No, this might just be me, but I absolutely hated this Zane/Uso phase.
I absolutely loved
the
it.
attires that he wore.
I absolutely loved it.
I mainly hated it because when it ended, he just went to the same Tron, just with his logo changed. To have some tape over it instead of it being the updated one. Oh, nice reverse by Sheamus.
The Sami Uso segment, I absolutely
Other than that,
loved.
then yes, I think Sami Uso was the best thing on television.
There for a while, Sami Zayn was going for the whole conspiracy gimmick. Take it, everybody was out to get him. And then he went to being the most popular superstar around.
Oh, someone mentioned that. I remember someone mentioned that when Sammy went back to being a babyface.
The conspiracist. And what the hell was that, Sheamus? Sheamus saw Sammy get out of the ring and still jumped.
And Sheamus.
Joker, are you snoozing?
No, I'm watching the match. Like, you know me, I don't talk that much when I'm watching.
Usually you give your opinion on who you think will win, though.
Sheamus. And he needs to win for this rivalry to work. If not, I guess I'll have to find someone else to face him.
I'm kind of going to go Zayn, just throw a monkey wrench and everything.
Don't throw a monkey wrench into everything, Jesse. That's rude.
I'm not. Zammy could, though. And if Sheamus sleeps on Zammy, Zammy will win this. And I ain't got a controller, so I can't do anything anyway. I don't even have the game.
Hey.
And saving the best.
Same. I just think it'd be a little funny if Zayn wins this.
Oh, if he does, the rivalry probably isn't gonna pop up. But I'd have to do something else.
And it is possible. And it is possible.
And Sheamus. White noise. Oh, Sammy.
Zammy's trying.
Yes.
Oh.
Sheamus, you missed.
Well, if this was the Royal Rumble, Sammy would be out.
To a knee. Okay, that's just a fist fight. It looks like Joker and a bear fighting over a piece of candy.
Oh, you're really upset with Joker tonight.
This is how it's been all my life.
Joker knows I only insult him out of love.
Sometimes I question.
Hello, kick. I insult Joker out of competition.
I only insult Joker out of annoying friendship.
Flying high.
Dami's hit two of his best moves that can't put Shins away. Wow.
Blue Thunderbomb?
Yep, blue Thunderbomb.
Thunderbomb.
1, 2.
Now come on, Joker. You know that that's pretty much my go-to finisher for Sammy.
Sammy, can you do it?
And diving across the body. Blue Thunderbomb? One, 2, 3.
And there's Barrett.
Well, Sammy won.
Yes, Sammy won. And
This was not on my bingo card, everyone. Although it does give me an idea for next week. Alright, up next, Karrion Kross versus Chris Danger. Chris, time to see what you got.
10, 11.
Surprised it didn't change people again. Oh well, man, here comes Killer Kross.
I don't know why I picked a rivalry action that doesn't involve changing.
Makes sense.
I still can't believe it's 10 o'clock already.
10-11.
Same difference.
I mean, true.
Alright, Jet. That Karrion, you failed Joker spectacularly, so will you fail me?
Can't believe my main event.
What main event?
Mine on my show. Bret Hart and Solo.
What about it?
Can't believe Solo lost.
Okay, and he was facing the best.
Yeah, but Solo doesn't get paid to lose. He gets paid to go out and do his job. That's like if Joker gets paid to go fetch a donkey, and then he comes back with a cow.
It's still a farm animal.
Yeah, but I paid you for a donkey, not a cow.
You'll enjoy your
And
cow.
there's Chris.
You tell that to a farmer, and the farmer's gonna be like, I paid for a donkey, not a cow. And it's Chris Danger.
Weighing in at 190 pounds, Chris Danger.
found an updated version, Joker. And if we didn't bring you back, he would be in NXT.
So, what's the deal with this guy?
He's a YouTuber that became a pro wrestler.
Makes sense.
And me and Joker watched him. Well, I don't know about Joker, but I watched him for a very long time. On and off.
What promotion did he wrestle for?
Technically none, because he just started wrestling. So if you must know, he was wrestling for DPW.
Yes.
Never heard of that one.
He was trained by Tyler Breeze, Xavier Woods, and sort of Adam Cole.
Makes sense.
And by sort of, I mean Adam Cole had that foot injury at the time, so he was there for emotional support.
But yes, his first match was supposed to be against Adam Cole.
That happens. So Adam Cole just picked someone, and then Chris Danger got a big flesh wound on his arm.
Oof. And I knew he was a YouTuber, just didn't know he was a wrestler.
Well, we used him in the past before he became a wrestler, too. He and Jekyll had one of our best feuds.
Yeah.
And now he's here on Smackdown, the land of opportunity.
You stole that from Shane.
Oh, Joker can attest, I've always been the land of opportunity when we did this series. Why? Because I am stubborn at giving up on people. You have to really fail me so many times for me to give up on you.
And then Shane used it for SmackDown Live. The worst version of SmackDown ever.
I only got that way just because Vince got jealous at how successful it was getting.
Overall.
Other than that, the first 3 months were some of the best. I think after SummerSlam, it got bad.
The whole issue with Dean Ambrose, no, that was hilarious. Shane kicked him out of the building, and then Dean kept coming back. Pizza delivery man, a Mountie.
Oh, I stopped watching WWE at that time. After SmackDown Live went down the gutter, I just pretty much stopped watching.
I was watching it, the last time I stopped watching it was when Dean got kicked out of the building, and he came back like 6 different times.
Ross with the ankle lock, and Carissa gets to the rope. DDT.
He got kicked out of the building, came back, attacked some Kevin Owens. Then got kicked out of the building again, came back as a fucking Mountie. Came back as a pizza delivery man. Came back, he actually brought on pizza too, going, pizza? Joker was laughing behind the whole time.
I thought it was funny.
Me and you were watching it together. Because I think I was at your house watching it with you.
It was funny though.
It was hilarious when he came back as a Mountie. The one you laughed at was when he came back as a hockey player.
So, who you guys got winning this?
Danger.
Joker.
I'd like to see Chris, but
Yeah, I also like to see Cross.
yes.
I'm gonna go with Cross.
I would like to see
Taste of Danger.
I would like to see Cross win it, but I have a feeling I have a feeling Danger will.
I do like it. I don't know if you've seen his practice match, Joker, but I really do like his version of a ripcord eat defeat. was pretty good. Oh yeah, he was also given advice from Antonio Cesaro. Or Cesaro or Claudio.
Wasn't Eat Defeat originally developed by Gil Kim?
Yes. Then Xavier Woods took a version of it and called it Lost in the Woods. And then Danger, for whatever reason, started using it for his character.
Makes sense.
He called it The Taste of Danger. I think he also has another move that he calls the Kiwaki Taste or something. Ah, there it is. Okay, that was funny.
Kicking the rib, kicking the rib, kicking the rib.
If I recall, Chris Danger is a 99 overall.
Wow.
Yeah, his first match, his opponent kept making fun of that. He even said 99 overall, my ass. Yeah, I don't see Chris ever trying to do a Canadian Destroyer. At least not yet.
I mean, Bad Bunny did. I think they called it a Bunny Destroyer.
Yeah, that was also Bruce's name for the Bunny Destroyer. Later, he called it the Cthulhu Destroyer.
The Joker Destroyer.
Actually, I think we called that phase Joker's Love. Joker's Love is head trauma.
Joker, what would you do if Bruce developed a move called the Joker Destroyer?
You'd probably think, I'm glad that this guy is finally done obsessing over me. And now he wants to destroy me like Jackal.
Bruce is only psychotic enough to do it, though.
Nah, Bruce is love. There's a reason why we gave him Joe Gacy's theme song. Uh-oh. The Taste of Danger. Well, Danger did it, Joker.
Cross, you failed again.
Well, good
Oh,
job.
what? I never thought I'd see the day Carrion would be the victim in this scenario.
Who was supposed to be the victim?
It was supposed to be Chris. I put
Apparently
this for Carrion.
Apparently I backfired.
I know what else backfired on Carrion. Alright, so I think for the first time in a long time, next week we're going to have Karrion Kross versus Chris Danger in a tables match.
Oh, wow.
Alright, it is time for the main event.
Joker, how do you feel about that?
It should be interesting.
I think he's talking about the Chris Danger thing.
Yes.
Chris Danger putting Carrion through a table.
He's probably
What do you
thinking
think?
it should have been me.
The following contest,
Joker's got a little voice in his head going, "It should have been me."
the WWE
No.
Women's Intercontinental Championship.
No. Joker's like, no.
And there she is. It's boss time. Sasha Banks. I think Joker Ray knows that she's going to be in the next game. Such a shame that I won't have her Titantron anymore unless 2K leaves it in like they did with this game. And someone like Status uploads it again. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Joker's gonna do on his show. Is he finally gonna pull the trigger on Eve and give her a title? I guess Joker's thinking about it.
Yes.
Joker actually give Eve a title. You're funny.
Yeah, just seeing how big that title is around Roxanne, I'm thinking maybe I should probably give her the other one. Yeah, the original Intercontinental Championship.
That title is huge.
Shut up. I don't know, so maybe that's why I always thought the older belts looked much better as women's belts. Because they were always so small.
That title looks like it was made for Big Show. Hey, at least Roxanne can't lose it. What?
Look how far it's hanging off her shoulder.
Wow.
WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion Roxanne Perez.
It's so big. It's the size of her forehead. Actually, it's bigger than her head. Okay, yeah, Joker, I think we're just gonna have to use the old belts. I don't think you're gonna be opposed to that idea.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know what we were gonna do, Jesse, because you kinda don't have any other, well, older versions of that belt. You know, the North American title, unless you want to use the UK Women's Championship.
I mean, I could.
And you got the UK Championship. So, yeah, your choice. And you haven't crowned a winner for that belt yet. Actually, no, I think it's actually fine, because I think that belt actually fits around women pretty well, actually. The last time I checked. We gave it to Bayley, and it looked fantastic. Yeah, who you guys got for this? You got Roxanne retaining, or the new champion, Sasha Banks?
If Sasha does what she usually does, and that's win it and then lose it a week later, then Sasha. She can win it, she just can't defend it. Usually.
Well, I do have Charlotte, so maybe I'll rekindle that feud. We'll see if it becomes a self-fulfilled prophecy on your part.
That's usually what happens. Sasha wins, and then she loses it.
Yeah, I don't know if Joker knows this, but did you notice all the CM Punk references on that show on Survivor Series, Joker?
Yes.
Especially the Slim Jim one. That one was right in your face. Dave
referenced it quite a bit up until that point as well. So
I kind of love the fact that they used the model that the attire they chose was the one Roxanne had inspired by AJ Lee's original attire.
What happened to Shinsuke Nakamura's open challenge that he had for Survivor Series?
He had an open challenge at Survivor Series?
Yeah, he was supposed to.
Hearing of it.
He was supposed to. He announced it on Smackdown that he was issuing an open challenge.
They say it was Survivor Series?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hear
It
any
wasn't
mention of Shinsuke.
Shinsuke said something
It
about
was
it.
never advertised for the cards.
Not at the kickoff show, but the SmackDown before that one, he issued an
I mean,
open
he's on Raw
challenge.
right now, right?
Shinsuke, I think he's on SmackDown.
No, he's on Raw.
No.
He fought
well,
Seth Rollins.
Okay, yeah. He well, he issued an open challenge, but
Maybe that'll be it. Maybe it was just to introduce who was going to be his open challenge. It's going to be CM Punk. Hey, I wouldn't mind that being Shinsuke's first match.
Because on one of the episodes of Raw, he said "See you at Survivor Series."
Hey, he did. He's seen his opponent at Survivor Series. It was CM Punk. I saw him too.
Unless it was Randy.
Nah, they already did that. I think
Randy
they
would
did
be
that.
interesting. Randy would be interesting though.
No, that was his AJ. And Sasha.
I mean, Shinsuke gets ready to go for the King Sasha and then gets hit with a RKO out of nowhere.
And he was doing the GTS.
He does the King Sasha knee strike as well.
Oh, I know. I just mean that when he was fighting Ricochet, he did the go to sleep.
True. Wow, Sasha wins.
You have failed me, Roxanne.
Now let's see if Sasha can actually defend. She's going to lose it on her first defense.
Well, Joker, I would say top that, but I think you will be able to. Especially since your main event is a 6-man tornado tag. I still can't believe they don't have Sasha in this game. It's a pretty common name. And I'm amazed that Sasha is able to even lift that in the air. And look how heavy it might be.
It looks like it would fit Big Show.
Anyway, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Next up, Raw. And the question is, who did Bin Bannon find for his 2 tag team partners? Well, you'll find out on Raw.